They're off in the Breeders' Cup Filly and Mare Turf. Going to Vegas, goes immediately to the early lead. No surprises here. Taking it to them early. Dog Tag on the outside. Pocket Square is going to be in the mix too. So it's these three that will lead them to that first turn. Then it's Acanella, Love's Only You, Love in Between Horses. Rougier is 7th right now, and she's 7 lengths off the lead. My Sister Nat, Queen Supreme. Last year's winner, Adaria's down on the inside, and then Ocean Road and Warlike Goddess, a late runner, is the early trailer as they race into the stretch the first time. 24.1 the opening quarter mile. Going to Vegas, leading the way by 3/4 of a length. Dog Tag on the outside, tracks in second. Pocket Square is back running in third, 3 lengths off the lead. Then it's Love's Only You. Acanella to the inside. Love 3 wide. Adaria and Rougier right behind them. Queen Supreme has 9 lengths to make up. Ocean Road is inside of her. My Sister Nat and Warlike Goddess. Going to Vegas, goes to the turn in front and has the lead by 3/4 of a length over Dog Tag, who continues to press. Pocket Square tracks them. Love is outside of Horses. She's got 4 lengths to make up. Acanella saves ground. Love's Only You is in between those two. Then Rougier and Adaria side by side, 5 from the front, just clear of Ocean Road. Queen Supreme, My Sister Nat, and Warlike Goddess. 3/4 up in 1:13.06 seconds. Going to Vegas has led every step of the way so far. Dog Tag is a 1/2 length behind her. Then Pocket Square on the outside of Acanella. Love's Only You is 5th, just in behind the leaders. Love is to her outside. Adaria is bottled up behind Traffic now, 5 lengths off the lead. Rougier is next. Warlike Goddess has gone by runners, and she continues to do so with a wide blitz. Warlike Goddess is moving quickly. She's moving right now, and she's moving to the lead as they come to the top of the stretch. A 5-wide rally by Warlike Goddess and Julia Leperoux. They've taken the lead. My Sister Nat follows that run. Love battles on from the inside. It is Warlike Goddess in front. On the inside, Love. On the outside, My Sister Nat. Love's Only You is coming. Here comes Love's Only You to win it for Japan. Love's Only You came flying late. Beat My Sister Nat, Warlike Goddess, and Love.
The lights on, away and racing. The crowd roars enormously. Grooming one of the first horses to jump away with Sunshine Sally and Just a Dancer. Going up there early was Elmeheb, and they were followed by Superimpose. He's up a lot closer today. Tiako, Pearl, Maharaja, Sedestin, and then came Ivory Way wider out from Cool Credit. Back behind them was the Grey Rural Prince, and they were followed by Magnolia Hall and Rashik. Castletown goes back to the tail end of the field with Weekend Delight. They run up the home straight the first time, 2,700 metres to go. And the rank outsider of the field, Sunshine Sally, is in front. Ivory Way gets across from a wide alley to go to second. Cool Credit was third. Then Magnolia Hall, followed by the Grey Rural Prince out 3 deep. Elmeheb 4 wide and Rashik 5 wide. Then Moods, followed by Maharaja, Dr. Grace, Superimpose, Shiva's Revenge getting up on the fence. Tiako Pearl was caught out a little bit wider. Then came Elmeheb. Pontiac Glass and Grooming next. Out wider on the track was Diego as they go past her, finishing close to lap left to go. Maharaja's racing on the inside of Let's Elope. They were followed a length and a half further back by Sedestin. Over on the inside was Nay Rizzi. They were followed by Weekend Delight's third last on the outside of Just a Dancer. And last of all was Castletown as they sweep out of the straight. They've got 2,000 metres left to go on the 1991 Foster's Melbourne Cup. Along the riverside of the track, and the leader is Sunshine Sally by a length and a half. Rashik goes up on the outside to be second. Rural Prince was third. Ivory Way's got the box seat fourth. 3/4 to Magnolia Hall, a length away Cool Credit. 2.5 lengths to Elmeheb on the outside of Moods. A length and a half to Dr. Grace. 3/4 to Maharaja. Then Tiako, Pearl, Superimpose, and on the inside Shiva's Revenge. Diego 3 deep, Lord Revenue the centre. Over on the fence, Grooming, a length and a half further back on the inside was Elmeheb. Alpha Bell, a half to Let's Elope, a length and a half away Nay Rizzi. Sedestin's over on the inside, then Weekend Delight. And back to the tail of the field was Castletown, a length away last of all Just a Dancer. He's last in the Foster's Melbourne Cup, 20 lengths off the lead. Sunshine Sally by the 13.50 leads by a length. Rashik second, a half a length away Ivory Way, a length to Rural Prince. 3/4 to Cool Credit, 5th the rail. 1 to Magnolia Hall, a length and a half to Moods. A half to Elmeheb, a length and a half Maharaja, Dr. Grace. They were followed by Shiva's Revenge on the inside of Diego. Then Tiako Pearl out 3 deep, a length and a half further back to Grooming, trying to get off the fence. Superimpose around him, 3/4 to Pontiac Glass. On the inside was Lord Revenue. Let's Elope needs a bit of luck from there. Castletown going around them wide, followed by Sedestin. Weekend Delight's well back with Nay Rizzy. Alpha Bell went back to third last, and Just a Dancer at the rear of the field. They're bunching up now, 800 metres left to go, and Ivory Way's taken over in the Melbourne Cup. Sunshine Sally can't go on. Ivory Way just in front of the stablemate Rashik as they come to the home bend. A length away Magnolia Hall, followed by Rural Prince. Almahead joining in strongly with Castletown, and here comes Let's Elope on the outside. Shiva's Revenge is bullocking his way through the back and then moves. 400 metres left to go. Ivory Way in front, being joined by the stablemates Rashik and Almahead. Down the outside, Let's Elope here superimposed, followed by Castletown. Shiva's Revenge. Let's Elope hit the front of the cup. 300 metres to run. Ivory Way battling back, then superimposing Shiva's Revenge late, but Let's Elope has burst away, and the Foster's Melbourne Cup belongs to the mare. Let's Elope bolts the cup in, wins by 3 lengths, and it's a Cummings Spinella. Shiva's Revenge got second, close up on the inside Magnolia Hall.
They're off. The Pertemps Network Yorkshire Oaks with 1.5 miles ahead of them. Nova Kai in the yellow and black spots got out well. So too, Save the Last Dance, the dark blue silks for Ryan Moore, helping to push the early pace along. With Warm Heart in a pink jacket, Poptronic out wide, the red cap, and Blue Stocking closer to the running rail, the pink cap, as they go along at around about 37 miles an hour through the first quarter mile. And Save the Last Dance is dictating here and leads them into the first turn. To Poptronic shading second, Nova Kai in a spotted jacket racing in third, and then Warm Heart in the pink silks just shading fourth, to Blue Stocking up the fence, Ross Carberry maroon silk sitting back in midfield, ahead of Al Hoosen the striped cap, the Shadwell silks. Frankie aboard the white-faced mare Free Wind, racing with a couple behind at this stage. Sea Silk Road in the yellow and purple is one of them, and Stay Alert in the yellow and blue looks on from last place. Heading down past the 7, being led at an even sort of a pace here by Ryan Moore aboard Save the Last Dance. To Poptronic and Nova Kai the running rail, and then Warm Heart to Blue Stocking in the Juddmonte silks as they begin the turn at halfway. Ross Carberry in a maroon jacket is out wide from Al Hoosen. White-faced Free Wind in the hands of Frankie Dettori, still with Sea Silk Road and Stay Alert for company at the rear of the field. They're on the crown of the bend with 5 furlongs left to cover in the Pertemps Network Yorkshire Oaks, and they're still nudging 36, 37 miles an hour. They were around 12 seconds for the last furlong. Save the Last Dance leads them in, and at this stage is staying close to the inside running rail. Poptronic, the red cap, shaken up in second as Moore now asks Save the Last Dance for more in front. Blue Stocking in the Juddmonte silks, white sleeves, pink cap making headway. So too Warm Heart, who comes there travelling powerfully in a pink jacket. Al Hoosen away to the left, Ross Carberry second from the left. Blue Stocking trying to thread through. Save the Last Dance, challenged by her stablemate Warm Heart, who's come there looking a real threat. Then Blue Stocking. Here's Frankie on Free Wind beginning to run on from the rear aboard the white-faced mare as Warm Heart goes to the front inside the furlong. Frankie coming over the top. Is this another Frankie special? Free Wind drawing alongside Warm Heart, who's digging in very gamely. Inches either way. Desperately close between Warm Heart and Free Wind at the end of the Yorkshire Oaks.
The starter is ready, the horses are ready, and they're racing. Horizondore off the inside jump really awkwardly. Calbar's alone, it didn't nearly fall off, but he was certainly awkward in the saddle there for a short amount of time. Money Catcher is going to roll across from his wide draw and roll to the lead. Nimble Nimbus running second, Champion Dragon third, and Romantic Warrior slots in to be 1 off, 1 back and 1 out. On the inside then is Straight Aaron from Luxembourg following the favourite. Ishiaguazu's on the inside of Sword Point, 1.5 Horizondore throwing their head around badly. Rusham Park and Prognosis the last 2, 10 lengths off Money Catcher. Left alone in his favourite role at the 1400 metre mark, he's 2.5 Champion Dragon, Nimble Nimbus. Romantic Warrior has settled beautifully, 2 lengths away fourth. Fifth on the inside, Straight Aaron from Luxembourg. Then Ishiaguazu, Sword Point, a further length and a half to Horizondore, who is still keen. Second last is Prognosis, and a length away last of all is Rusham Park. It's Money Catcher at a good clip, 1,000 metres to go. He's out by 3. Second is Champion Dragon, Nimble Nimbus. Third, this is a true staying test. The mile is come up in the race as they turn off the back. And the leader is Money Catcher, a length and a half over Champion Dragon, Nimble Nimbus. Romantic Warrior fourth in the cup field. Then came Straight Aaron, followed next then by Luxembourg getting going. Moore's trying to get McDonald out inside of him, and at work they're both off that pair. Then came Hishiaguazu, Sword Point, Horizon Dore, Prognosis and Rusham Park. Leader Money Catcher, Nimble Nimbus gone. Romantic Warrior boldly strides up to them, and McDonald sent him to the lead. Luxembourg can't go with him at the moment. Sword Point next, then Hishiaguazu and Horizon Dore. Romantic Warrior's lead is a length over Luxembourg. Hishiaguazu, the old boy, he's going a great race. Straight Aaron, leader Romantic Warrior, he's clinging on. Luxembourg driving, Romantic Warrior, I think. It might be Romantic Warrior in a head bobber.
They're off. Little Miss Macho had a bit of an awkward start. My Wife Knows Everything broke well. Lady Mutata is up and on the pace. Rojo's Tune is out third. The Wife Doesn't Know fourth to the outside. And Eleni's Hope is fifth as they move for the first turn. On the far outside, Little Miss Macho is going up after that tardy start all the way up to battle with the leaders. On the lucky side is next. A ground-saving trip for Morningside Heights. Late for class in Miss Tallahassee or in the back of the field as Lady Mutata leads the way to the backstretch. And Little Miss Macho is second through a quarter of 24 2/5 seconds. Rojo's Tune third at the rail. And then comes My Wife Knows Everything and The Wife Doesn't Know, followed by Eleni's Hope on the inside, 5 off the lead. 2.5 to Late for Class. To the outside on the lucky side, Morningside Heights along the rail. Miss Tallahassee is last. The half was in 48 3. Past the half-mile pole. Lady Mutata by a length and a half. Little Miss Macho is in second. After that comes My Wife Knows Everything in third. On the far outside, The Wife Doesn't Know is moving up and is now fourth and right alongside of My Wife Knows Everything. My Wife Knows Everything and The Wife Doesn't Know are moving together on the far turn, and they're coming after Lady Mutata coming to the quarter pole. Lady Mutata in front. Here come My Wife Knows Everything and The Wife Doesn't Know on the far outside. Little Miss Macho is fourth. They're into the stretch. Lady Mutata, My Wife Knows Everything. Center of the track, The Wife Doesn't Know. Into the final furlong. My Wife Knows Everything. The Wife Doesn't Know. They're 1-2. Of course they are. My Wife Knows Everything in front. To the outside, The Wife Doesn't Know. My Wife Knows Everything. The Wife Doesn't Know. My Wife Knows Everything. More than The Wife Doesn't Know. Whew. Miss Tallahassee was third.
Furlongs are ready. Stand by.
And they're off in the Prince of Wales' stakes over 1 mile and 2 furlongs. Love broke pretty well, the chestnut with the white face, and is the early pace setter. Sangarius on the outside. My Oberon, the yellow with the purple star, is up there along with the Breeders' Cup winner Audaria, just a shade keen on the inside, followed by Armory, and the 12-time winner Desert Encounter is the early back marker as Love leads them through the first 2 furlongs as they've reached Swinley Bottom, and on the right-hand turn, Love and Ryan Moore on her reappearance run, last year's Guineas and Oaks winner, in front of My Oberon. Tom Marquand sharing second and running freely. My Oberon just needs to settle with Sangarius and Colin Keane on the outside. Audaria William Buick in 4th place. Then Shamie Heffernan and Armory and Andrea Atzani and Desert Encounter last of the 6 as the field now go past their 6 furlong marker and running towards halfway, and it's still Love that takes them along in front here by just over a length to My Oberon on the inside of the former Hampton Court winner Sangarius. Audaria in 4th place, and then Armory sitting 5 or 6 lengths behind his stable companion, and Desert Encounter in the hood is still last of the 6 as they run past the half-mile marker here. About 6 or 7 lengths first to last, and Love has the lead to My Oberon in 2nd, Sangarius, Audaria still in 4th. No move yet from Armory in 5th place, and Desert Encounter just pushed along last of the 6 as Love leads them inside the 3 and on the turn for home. Love in front, Sangarius. Audaria is mounting a challenge on the outside. Ryan Moore gives Love a squeeze, asks her to stretch. Sangarius, Audaria. Armory's just tucked in behind Audaria. Love with the advantage. She's going to have to fight hard. She does respond. Audaria in 2nd place, laying down a big challenge. Armory to the outside. Then My Oberon. Sangarius has wilted. Love is very tenacious. Audaria won't give in, but Love finding plenty for Ryan Moore. Armory is in 3rd, and Love is coming up to the line. She sends Ascot head over heels. A special filly has won. Love makes all, and very tough in the Prince of Wales' stakes to Audaria. A terrific race between the 2 of them.
Racing.
American Freedom off balance leaving the gate. He was laying all over Follow Me Crev, who was pinched right back to the tail of the field. Midnight Storm comes away well. Prime Attraction prominent. American Freedom goes with them along the rail, 3 in line as they come down towards the judges the first time. Cupid's running fourth. A gap of 8 lengths to Follow Me Crev with Hard Aces, and the trailer is Big John B. Big Prime Attraction in the middle of a line of 3 leaders is flanked by American Freedom and Midnight Storm, who's just backing off now. He's going to stalk them at the 7/8 pole. Cupid crossing over towards the rail is fourth, 4 lengths off the early lead. 7 clear of Follow Me Crev, and then comes Hard Aces and a gap of 5 lengths to Big John B. It's American Freedom, the heavily backed Gold Cup favourite, showing the way. In second, Prime Attraction within a neck. Then comes Midnight Storm, getting a perfect stalking trip today, and Cupid's running fourth at the 5/8 pole. A gap of 6 lengths to Follow Me Crev. Then Hard Aces, the 2015 winner and third last year. Big John B, 5 lengths last to the half-mile pole. American Freedom puts a length on Prime Attraction. Midnight Storm is coming closer to this pair in the 3 path, and Cupid likewise is looming into contention. 4 wide within 2 lengths of the lead at the 3/8 pole. 6 lengths to Hard Aces around Follow Me Crev, and last is Big John B. They're at the 5/16 pole. American Freedom from Midnight Storm and Cupid. Prime Attraction has given up the ghost, joined on the inside by Follow Me Crev, then Hard Aces. Big John B at the quarter pole, and Midnight Storm and Cupid have taken up the lead together. They have easily overtaken American Freedom, who quickly succumbs. Cupid on the outside has reached a 1-length lead at the 8th pole. Make it 3 as the grey dashes past Midnight Storm. Follow Me Crev doing a tremendous job as running home to second. Cupid's the leader. Cupid in front of Follow Me Crev. Cupid with a gilt-edged lead in the Gold Cup. Baffert off this layoff of 8 months produces Cupid to a great win from Follow Me Crev, and then it'll be either Hard Aces or Midnight Storm for third.